Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. All right, Saturday stream. So I'll be on for about 2 hours. So till about 11 o'clock. Hang on a minute. I can hear someone shouting me. Yeah, I can't be bothered to do the intro today, so I'll just go straight down to it. And I would quickly say, if you ever want to support me, contribute to some of the stuff that I make, there's a Patreon account that you can join for $1. Get your name on there on all the videos, and that does help massively. That makes a big difference to my videos. Without the Patreon support, a lot of my stuff wouldn't be able to be made. You know, because there are, although I do most of my stuff for free, there are some things you need every now and then. Right, I'll come over now. Right, press play so I can see what I'm doing. So, looks like Rob's changed his name to Little Big Woo Foot Hairy Feet Phobit. Marcus, Leonard, the British Bulldog, Liam, Richard, Tim. Oh, Bell's been unticked again, isn't that strange? Peach. Yeah. And someone's disliked already. I'm a bit tired today. I'm just going to go out the room just for a minute. Just because I'm hearing someone shouting. Nah. Sam, you right? Sam said not to as well. Yeah. All right, everyone. Yeah. So I do wonder about the dislike thing. I do wonder if it is a dislike bot thing, because it's bizarre, and as you say, it's like instant. The one thing I can never understand though, because the thing with the dislikes, it's it's an interaction anyway, so it sort of still helps, but it's not on all videos, so it does make you wonder: is it a real person or is it a bot? You lot can hear me all right, can you? Yeah, I've always been curious about that, but I suppose it's one of those things you'll never really know. I looked on the videos to see what ones the dislikes was on, and you can never tell. But Bulldog said he won't be commenting much. It was just the way everyone was still saying hello. And no one had replied to anything I'd said. Starting to make me wonder if you lot can hear me. Yeah, so what's everyone been at today? I've just been, well, this came today, which if you've been looking on my, if you look at my community tab or you're a Patreon supporter, you would have seen it. That is a bulletproof and bullet resistant and stab resistant panel to do tests on with the, with Zombert. That's his name, isn't it? Zombert. Got my own fucking dummy's name now. But this is NIJ level 2 with KR2 SB1 protection. So that's knife resistance 2, spike resistant 1. So that's pretty much covers. This one panel would cover everything I need for the tests. Because what I really want is the stab resistant tests. Yeah, this does that. 20 quid for that. Marcus, Little Big Woo Foot Hairy Feet Hobbit. Oh, that was Rob. He's changed his name. Will, you right, mate? T2 𝐿𝐴𝐶, you right? Yeah. All right, everyone. If I ain't said yet. So Zed said 2 dislikes now. Oh, well, I suppose it makes them feel special or something that way. I didn't even tell people that liked it already. I sometimes think some people do it to sort of spite you. If you say like, they deliberately dislike. But I hadn't even mentioned it. Didn't even do the bloody intro properly. It's not like that to sit through that shit. I only do that on here because it's about the only opportunity I ever get to say all of the stuff. Not that it ever makes much difference. It does occasionally. No, it's 9 p.m, Sam. Yeah, we changed our times an hour forward recently, or backwards. What was it? What did we changed our clocks recently. I think they went back an hour. I'm not sure, but we changed them. Maybe that's why it seems wrong. Yeah, but yeah, it's 9 o'clock here. It's probably that daylight savings, Sam. Leonard said, anyone get a winner on the Grand National? Do you know what I did? I put £1 on today. I didn't win though. And I did whatever it is where you can bet either way or whatever it's called, both ways. So you can either the bet is to win or to come in the top 6. And mine came come in the top 5. My one came in 6th. So yeah, I didn't quite win anything. Double sale boo, you right, mate? Dad said, I went into town today, saw something really strange. 2 homeless fellas laying into each other with large pieces of cardboard. It was a pillow fight, apparently. I was taken out seriously at first. That'll teach me. Right, I'm just going to do the pop-out chat so I can get it longer on my screen then. JBO, you right, mate? Sam said, you're ahead 8 hours now. You went ahead an hour. Yeah. Tim said, spring forward, fall back. That's it. Clocks went forward. Yeah, that's the fuck up I made. I tell you what I did the night they told me to change the clocks. It was 12 o'clock at night, and I changed it back to 11. And when it got to 12 o'clock, I realised it was really 2 o'clock. Or something like that. I can't remember what I did now. I did something weird where it didn't make no sense. But luckily I noticed because my computer said a bit different time. T2 said only lost 110 quid on the Grand National, so I'm having a drink tonight. Fuck's sake. Lights out, you right, mate? British Bulldog said, is it 10 past 8 or 10 past 9? It's 10 past 9. Richard said it's a mystery of the universe. That dislikes as soon as you upload some videos, but it's bizarre, isn't it, Rich? I've never understood it. I do suspect sometimes. I did recently read a Reddit thing about dislike bots, so it could be that someone's put my name on a dislike bot thing and it dislikes it. But I don't know how they even work. But yeah, weird. Lights out said I ate Lithuanian MREs. I've had American ones before. Beben, you right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. JBO said, thank you to everyone who subbed and commented. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I meant to say that to someone else today, and I forgot. Someone was saying about wanting more subs, and I meant to say to them earlier, join my stream tonight. So maybe they'll see it. I'm going to get a bit of coffee down me because I'm a bit tired tonight. It's, I haven't had one since lunchtime, I don't think. It's lovely, nice strong coffee. Silent Plague Doctor, you right, mate? Double Star Booster, sorry I didn't make it yesterday, mate. I attended a plastic surgeons conference. I was lucky to see so many new faces. So you're as bad as fucking Zed, you are. Oh, Christ. Thing is, though, I take the comments serious. I have to take the comments serious at first because every time I read something, I haven't already read it most of the time. So halfway through the fucking joke, I'll suddenly realise it's a joke. Beben said, oh yeah, I was thinking about making a gas mask type videos, but I haven't really had the confidence. Do them, mate. If you don't want to be on camera, just show the gas mask and talk behind the camera. You don't have to. I know loads of people who don't like showing their face. And I didn't originally. I did it for a couple of videos, and then to be honest, I never stopped. And then I started doing like I think the worst one for the worst kind of videos to do these if you want sort of nerve-wracking type things. But these soon go. The more you do it, it all goes anyway. But yeah, I used to get adrenaline rushes just before doing live streams. They don't really do that now. not he said to Jumble Sir Bill, I used to know plastic surgeon. He's dead now, though. He sat in front of an open fire and melted. So. Pete said I will make a bottle cutting video once my Eli machete arrives. Nice, yeah, do that, mate. That'd be good. That looked good. I had seen that one before, but I didn't know that's what it was. When you showed me the picture, I had seen that before, but I just didn't know that's what it was. JBO said, I once knew a guy that couldn't stand up. We called him Neil. Who started all these jokes already? I don't want to be reading that jokes for half an hour now. I enjoyed last night's stream when there was one joke all night. Now, I don't mind them that much, but yeah, I don't want to be reading that jokes for half an hour now, though. Fucking Zed started and wasn't it? Leonard said, what was for dinner, Mike? I had a strange one tonight because I was in a rush. So I just chucked a load of fucking stuff in a deep fat fryer, which was chips, 2 burgers, 4 chicken dippers, and 4 little cocktail sausages. I had to cook like quick, so, and it was already on. Someone had already had it out, so I thought, fuck it, I just chuck it all in the deep fat fryer, get it done. Baba Yaga said Cassie has demons that torment her in her room, and she can't tell her mother because they won't let her. What's that song? Sounds like a song to me. Right, I'm gonna skip the jokes if there's any more for now. You can read them to yourselves now. Bourbon to Laugh Master, I'll try. I shall get back to you afterwards. Weapons officer. Oh, you had a takeaway. What takeaway did you have? Your normal like your one that you like, the one with the cashew nuts, is it? Sensitive guilty, lol. He started it. Richard said, I don't like talking to the camera. I feel like I'm talking to myself and my speaking skills aren't that great. I tell you what, Rich, it is fucking weird doing it though. I used to find it really weird. And I do find my videos are a hell of a lot more natural now. If you watch my old videos, I think they did seem a bit sort of like I didn't enjoy doing it. I've been doing it so long, it's quite natural now. Ian, you right, mate? He said, I used to talk to a guy called Justin Woolley. He only went out and murdered his mother and is now in prison. Trippy YouTube. What? Oh, is that on? What is that? He's got a YouTube channel, has he? I'll check that out if that's what you mean. Weapons, as I've said, he had the chicken and cashew and yellow bean sauce. Egg fried rice, prawn crackers. Nice, that sounds good. Then I was saying Richard's videos are good. They are good. I like Richard's videos. Marcus, speaking to the camera is really difficult, I think. It's really odd. When you first do it, it's odd. It's sort of embarrassing. Used to give me adrenaline rushes. The only videos that give me adrenaline rushes now are the fucking ones that I know will get shitloads of views, which is not, you know, I don't always know that, but some you can tell. And fucking, you know, the parody ones I do, because it's sort of involved sort of acting. Yeah. You on about Pete? Justin, was his dong small? I don't know what you mean. Oh, the Justin thing. If there was something in that comment, I don't know. I've missed all that. But yeah, hello Ian from Doncaster. Silent Plague Dot said, I'm still struggling to speak on camera as well. It's one of those things, when you do it, it gets better. The other thing is you'll always find your voice sounds weird at first, but eventually it sounds completely normal and it don't bother you. Weapons, I said I had a good idea for a parody video today, but I won't spoil it. Good, yeah. Nice. I look forward to that. Yeah, I like a surprise. 𝐊𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵 said Chris had a demon son in her closet. Right, 𝐿𝐵𝐴𝐵 said Debbie does Dallas gives me adrenaline rushes. Then I said, ever thought of acting? I can't act save my life, mate. You watch anything where I'm even doing a mild bit of acting, terrible. Although I wouldn't mind being an actor if I could act. Yeah, telling the truth, I'd like to be in films. I'd like to be in films. And I wouldn't mind directing films if I could, but I don't know how to act. Can't act to save my life. Directing, you could go to film school, I suppose, couldn't you, at any age? But yeah, and acting as well. But yeah, I've never thought about it seriously. Marcus was saying to jump yourself, "Boo, filthy animal." The British Bulldog. It's funny with YouTube. I've never been phased by being on camera. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's your age. Jump yourself, Boo, said to Marcus, "You must have seen the film to know what it is." The only thing is, I actually haven't seen Debbie Does Dallas. I know what it's about though. I know what it is. Leonard said, I reckon you could do it, Mike. We'll see, maybe one day. Well, I did, as a kid, go to rehearse for the Craze film, you know, the original Craze film. When the Craze twins was about, the scenes when they're about 12, that could have been me and Malcolm. We went to rehearse for it and everything, and went to London and did, like, camera tests and that. But in the end, I think they picked 2 kids who were, like, proper established actors. But I sort of had no choice in that anyway. You know what I mean? You know, I was like 12, and that's what my mum wanted me and Matt to try and do. Yeah, we was up for it, but you know what I mean? But you don't have a choice, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You do have a choice, but Planet Plague Doctor, speaking to camera is different for everyone. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Tutoro. All right, that's another one of them weird. Right. I'll leave them on for now. Any more though, and they're all going. Pocket full, you right, mate? British Bulldog said, yeah, 85 years old, don't get scared by cameras. Nice one, mate. Exactly. This is the Mandela effect thing where people think Mike is an actor. Yeah, Jason Statham, isn't it? Put a bit of weight on, that's all. Changed my name. Changed my accent as well. It got shorter. Leonard said, anyone's thought about a joint film review? Yeah. I don't know about a joint film review, but I'll definitely do some what we discussed. I'll review a film, tell you what the next film's going to be. You have a week to watch it, and then by the time I do the next video, you could have all watched it, and we'll do a sort of review discussion about it. We'll do that sometime. T2 said, would you would do well acting in films like ID? I reckon you'd do well in that type of genre. That's the kind of thing I'd like to do. Yeah, if I was, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely. Richard said, singing is probably the most embarrassing thing I've tried. I've got one of those horrible bass voices like Jerome Hines. Stop me from trying to sing anymore. That I cannot do. I definitely can't fucking sing to save my life. Yeah. If it was that or die, I'd be dead. So. Leonard said, that's what I was meaning. Yeah. Yeah, Leonard, yes, yeah. That'll definitely happen. I just give me a couple of weeks and I'll sort it out. I'll tell you what I might do. I might try and plan them ones for like a Sunday, because I don't normally do a video on a Sunday. I'll have to see. It'll either be an exact set day, you know, every Thursday or something, or I'll just do them sort of. It'll be around about a week. You know what I mean? So if I do one Thursday, I'll say, all right, you got till about a week, and then it might be 8 days, 9 days, but it'll be, you know, I'll think about it. Because the only thing with the Sunday thing, I was going to do those Sunday discussions, but I have a thing where I like to have at least 1 day a week where I don't do any YouTube stuff. Otherwise, it feels like I don't have a break. So yeah, so even if I want to do one Sunday, I know what'll happen. I'll end up not doing it. Silent Plague Doctor. What if people don't want their identity shown, if that makes sense? Has their own age. Yeah, like Bulldog is 84. Oh, exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah, like Rich he wears mask and doesn't talk on he does talk on camera, but he wears a mask. There's quite a few people. Electro, Jack Striker. Yeah, just wear a mask. There's nothing wrong with that. I never used to come on camera. Pete said, I sing properly along with a song and record it to listen back. Then it's, then I'm like, is that really how I sound? Yeah, I think you never quite sound as good as you think. But I'm fucking terrible at singing. I've never been any good at anything to do with like music or singing. Pocketful said, yeah, I'm thanks, okay. I'm okay, thanks. Just entered 3 week of hospital. Oh shit, yeah, sorry mate, I forgot about that, yeah. It's like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, nurse with meds en route. Have to keep watching this to get a reality check. Nice one, mate. Well, we're here for you. We'll keep you sane, mate. Hopefully. Or not. Depends on what we're talking about. He said, tried to get me to be in the school nativity once. I fell through the bloody trapdoor. No one cared though. They said it was just a stage I was going through. Couldn't resist. Like I said, I'll let you off with that one because that was a relevant one. I don't mind them ones, Ed. Like I said to Pocketful, I always think that during the night is the worst when all the loons start coming alive. Yeah, I bet it must be very fucking annoying. Yeah, bizarre situation to be honest, but yeah. P2 said to Zed, pissed himself laughing. Pete said, get well soon, Pocketful. Will said, joined your Patreon today. Oh, nice. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Anyway, I've not been back on there since I changed the tiers today because I was not doing the things I was supposed to be doing, so I've changed it a little bit. But yeah. Thank you, Will. I did not know that. I'll tell you why. I've literally spent all day long in the cleaning up the Wendy house, sorting out my greenhouse, finishing. I'm like 90% through Zombert now. The dummy, he's nearly done. I just need to put hands on now. I came in, cooked my dinner, started the stream. I've not checked anything, so thank you, Will. I appreciate that. JBO was laughing at Zed. I like it when he does the old clever, relevant ones. I can appreciate those ones. Then I said he joined the Patreon as well today. Did you really? Fucking hell. Oh, again, thank you. Isn't that strange? And then I thought, British Bulldog, I thought he'd had as well then. I was going to say, bloody hell, that's a lot. A lot in one day, isn't it? I shall have to check my messages. Ah, bloody up. Yes, there is. There's 3 people joined today. And Rob. Thank you, Rob, as well, by the way. New patron, Rob. New patron, Leonard. New patron, Will. Fucking hell. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did not know you, Fred. Oh, what a fucking good day that is. Oh, you 3 have made my day now. Yeah, I did not know you 3 had joined. Ah, brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, that's made me laugh. I didn't even know. I'm glad you said actually, because I wouldn't have known till tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. Sam said, what was the nurse's name? Yeah, Ratchet, wasn't it, or something? Yeah, Nurse Ratchet. The Marcus has said Ratchet. Then I said, I joined your Patreon today. Lap Bricks, you're right. Bulldog said he would join, but he ain't got no money. No, I appreciate that. I know what you mean. Watford, last night I looked out on the floor to see 6-foot plus bloke walking down the corridor, just a shirt on, and his balls were dangling in the wind. I sat back and thought, what the fuck am I doing here? You know what, Pocketball? That sounds a bit like being in fucking prison. That's just as bad. Mark had said one of my favourite films. That's why I know. Yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a very good film, and I like that. When I said my elderly relatives like to tease me at weddings, saying you'll be next. I know this one. They soon stopped though once I started doing the same to them at funerals. I knew that one. Ted said, I hear that nurses don't wear the uniforms anymore, or wear scrubs instead. Oh, and wear scrubs instead. That used to be the only good thing about being in hospital. Then I said, yeah, mate, it's not a lot, but open up. No, it helps massively, Leonard. Anything, yeah. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, that's brilliant. I'm just looking at my phone now because I got them up still. Yeah, it does all massively help. The little bits all add up. You know what I mean? So thank you to the 3 people who did. Yeah, I don't even know if Rob's on now. He's probably changing his name. Yeah, I suppose I didn't even know. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Because funny thing, I had just lost one of my Patreon supporters as well. Right, where am I? Better try and catch up a bit. Jumpstyle Booster got the 𝐲𝐸𝐬 Tomcat 2 from Blades and Bows. When stringing it, the stringer wouldn't release with the safety clip in place. Had to dry fire it to release it. Had no other choice. Yeah, I think that happens sometimes. That may be a bit of a slight. If you followed my video, I think that was a slight fuck up I did with the editing. I forgot to say to take that out. But you have to sort of dry fire it anyway. You do have to sort of dry fire them. Donna, you right? Sam said mine too. Did find the movie Red Violin. I just had a copy on DVD. I've never heard of that one. Did you mention that before? Double Sabu, Mike, you have now lost all of them Patreon donations, and you will have to stick it all in a swear box. Fuck's sake, yeah. That's made my day. That is, yeah. Because I lost one of my big Patreon supporters the other day. Stopped. Maybe he'd gone to his limit. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't ask why they stopped. But I just appreciate that they did in the first place. Do you know what I mean? So thank you, everyone. It does make a massive difference. If it wasn't for Patreon support, I wouldn't have that now. I wouldn't have had that. Although that was from the Amazon money, but same thing. You know, people doing me a favour and buying through the Amazon links. I'll put that back up for now. JBO said to Jumbo Sabu, yeah, I had the same thing. I had that screw that keeps the limb in come loose today. It was cocked. It was cocked, not a good feeling. Yeah, I remember, I think someone else mentioned that to me. But yeah, it's still really good for that kind of money, I think. Pocketful said, registered nurses wear uniforms. I never complain about being here. Everyone is super helpful. It's not a job I could ever do. No, I couldn't do it, I don't think. T2 said some brilliant jokes tonight I've never heard. I really enjoyed reading them. Don't encourage them. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just ignore them. You lot can read them, but don't start going mad on fucking jokes. Silent Plague Doctor said to British Bulldog, did you see my shout out for you, mate? Marcus said to Pocketful, agreed. Some are very nice, aren't they? And I said to Jumble Boo, it's a bit of a fiddle, mate. If you fired it with the tab in, it's not technically dry fire. Yeah. You sort of have to dry fire them. It's a weird thing. It seems very backwards and like you're going to break it, but yeah, you sort of have to dry fire it once to get that string to change. Like the string is across and you have the bastard string thing, the stringer back, and then you do dry fire it, and then it sort of swaps them over almost. You know, it doesn't. You know what I mean, don't you? Taylor Ashore, you're right, mate. He said, did one of the best things a man can do in the garden. Used a ride-on to mow the grass. Ah, nice. Yeah, when I used to work with my dad, they had a little ride-on lawnmower that we used to use as either to mowing lawns or as a little mini tractor with a little trailer on the back. You know, I used to like driving that about. quite often drive into fucking fence posts and shit like that, trying to go through gates. Pocketful said, I'm on oxygen. I swear it's making my beard grow at a rapid pace. It's just a beard. Fuck's sake. Right, where am I? Sabu said to Leonard, the vid I watched said the tab had to stay in, but it wouldn't fire with it in, but made sure it was lubed. Yeah, I think you have to take that out. Yeah, well, I don't know. But I'm not sure everything. No, what? Which one actually saying that? The Tron or the other one? I was going to say the Tron, I had it. I'm getting. Oh, the Tomcat 2. I was going to say the Tron was already strung actually. I'm confused now. Tim said to Jumbo Sabu, I remember, if I remember rightly, the safety pin is to stop it firing while you're stringing it. But yeah, you have to dry fire it with the stringer on, but there's not much tension. Yeah, it's a string. Yeah, it seems like it's sort of backwards, but you do sort of have to dry fire them. It's doing it on the rifles I hate, but it's the way they do them now with them bastard strings, the stringers. That's the actual technical name, by the way, bastard string. Yeah, always feels weird. Will said just change it from 1 to 2. Why is it in dollars? It's just how they do it, Will. I don't know. You can't actually change it to pounds or anything, but thank you as well, mate. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know. They just want to do it in dollars for some reason. I think everyone in all different countries has to do it in dollars. Well, I'm not bothered. $1 is like 79p, so people are a bit more eager. You know, they don't mind doing it. But it all adds up, so it's all brilliant, really. Leonard said to JBO, bit of Loctite, lock thread. Yeah, good idea. Oh, Electro's on. You're right, mate. I was talking about you earlier. Saying about people who wear masks. Captain Electro said, I'm at work, I'm going to listen, but I can't read much. All right. If anyone mentions you, you'll hear your name. Jumbo Sabu said to Tim, yeah, mate, it worked on the video I watched first, but wouldn't work for me. Oh, who knows then? That's weird. But I know what you mean now, yeah. Yeah. So it sort of should have worked, but wouldn't. Pocketful said, have you seen the new trailer for the Joker? Or will you be going to see it? Looks dark and awesome. I've not seen the trailer. I've seen little bits, like pictures of fucking Joaquin Phoenix, whatever his name is, however you say his name. Yeah. And little gifs of it or whatever. But I've not seen a proper trailer yet. I probably won't go to see it because I never go to the cinema, but I'll probably watch it one day. If it was coming out in like the September and my American mate was here, I probably definitely would go to the cinema. That's the only time I go to the cinema is when my American mate comes to visit me. We'd go to the cinema in the evening just for something to do. Otherwise, we'd just be sat around doing fuck all. So, yeah, I've watched more films in the 2 times he's come over at cinema than I ever have. Marcus said to me, just got the notification, a bit bloody late. Fuck, so yeah, 40 minutes late. Well, at least it came through. It means we might get a few more on now. Pete said, if I had a strong mate with you, get them to hold the string with gloves when on to fire the string. Yeah, there is a technique to do it. It can be risky though if you don't know how to do it or don't know your own strength. But there is a way to put pistol and rifle strings on by putting the prod on the floor, holding it with the other hand, and having the butt on your belly, and using your body to bend it. But if you do it too hard, you can actually snap the prod. You have to sort of know what you're doing. But yeah, a friend is a good help. Joaquin Phoenix, Leonard, that was from Marcus. Leonard said, get my bird to pull the trigger on the rifle crossbows while I hold the string. Stops it being severe. Jake's doing it. I bet she does. Tim said, I got a Horizon Armenia rifle crossbow too. God knows how to change the string on that, as the string goes around small wheels on the end of the limbs. It's not a component bow. Yeah, it's weird. My compound one there, if the string broke on that, you'd have to replace the whole lot. So it'd be fucked, basically. Very short said, well, last night I dreamt I ate a giant marshmallow. When I woke up, my pillow was gone. Tumbo, you right, mate? Captain Lecter says, sup, fellas, I'm looking forward to seeing the Joker. Don't want many movies. I don't watch many movies anymore. I'll take a vacation for that one. No, nice. 𝐻𝐸 has 3 dislikes. Probably off the bad jokes. I reckon it is. Can someone tell me, actually, how many people are watching right now and how many likes there are? And put a like in if you haven't. Oh, the old coffee's working now. I'm Man Spartan, you right, mate? I'm Man Spartan said Mike or Axe and why? Is there supposed to be more to that? Mike or Axe and why? I'm not sure if you've missed a bit there. Krylon, you right, mate? Double Side Booster, I can't wait for the Cobra adder to come out. I guess it'll be UK legal, but being a self-loading crossbow. Yeah, who knows? That's one I don't know. I don't know the sort of legalities on that, but hopefully it will be. $29 watching or 29 likes? How many watching? 29 watching, that's all right. Yeah, about 30 is good for me. That's my average. Oh, favourite style of axe? You know what? I don't really know. I'm not massively into axes to be able to sort of tell you. Where's my piece of paper? One's shaped like this. It's gonna seem like I'm taking the piss now. But there are ones that are shaped like this. Actually, I quite like them as well. I'm not really sure, mate. When I start making some, then we'll know. Right, where am I? Boy named Gilroy, you right, mate? Which is cheaper, Only Haynes or Ronnie Sunshine's market? I don't actually know. I never bought from either of them. T2 said, got a little Japanese bitch flopping on my bits tomorrow. Love my Honda CBR photo. I thought I was going somewhere different then. He's tricking me this time. He's making me think it's a joke. There's not. Got to blow some cobwebs away with a good run up. Right, where am I? I'm going to skip some. The Dude PX, right, mate? Red Not Z, jump cell boot. It does look good, doesn't it? It's a bit pricey though, about 250, I believe. I'll wait till someone does a cheaper version. Yeah, I'll admit I do think that does look good. Really good concept and all that, but yeah, way too overpriced for my liking. I couldn't afford that. I'd rather just stick with them little ones for that. Yeah. Something bit my fucking leg when I've been in the shed. Or something fucking in there. Every time I go in there, I get fucking bitten. Krylon said, just working on the yard. Yeah, I've been doing a similar thing. I've been cleaning up the shed, cleaning up the Wendy house, which is the summer house. I just call it the Wendy house out of habit. Cleaning up my greenhouse, but I've had to put stuff in it that came out of the fucking summer house. Right, where am I? Marcus said, the Leonard, Len, how is it you can have crossbows but not air guns? Leonard said, that's it. Planning one next. Silent Plague Doc said, look at my very sharp axe. Draws a picture of an axe in crayon. See how I'll cut you up in it. Well, said anyone in the chat carry anything good? That's my sort of where I can legally carry a knife, legal carry. That indoor carry, you know what I mean? Iron Man Spartan said Viking axes are cool, lightweight and handy. Number Sabu said the Z, I know, mate. Yeah, €349, but if UK legal, we'll definitely get one. Black Brick's playing any games at the moment. I was playing that Deus Ex Mankind Divided, but I'm getting bored of it. I might stop and start playing Fallout 76. See what that's like. I know it's supposed to be terrible, but I'm not bothered. I got it for nothing, so. The OBO said to Iron Man, I bought a couple of Viking style axes from eBay a couple of years ago. Nice melee weapons. I do want to get into axes, I'm just not yet. Tim said, Leonard, I like it. It's nice and solid bit of kit. I use carbon bolts, which work great. I've got the camo version. Then said to Marcus, who knows, mate, could get an air gun license easy. Oh, this is up in Scotland, isn't it? Yeah. But it's the principle. I suppose much better sporting tool. Pete said, been in works from 7 AM. I'm tired. Yeah, I ain't been in there that long. I'm a bit tired today. I never look it. Captain Electra, I'm using Bluetooth earbuds to listen. I'm making CF aerospace parts, and the lasers in the factory disrupt the signal every time I lean over the table. I know, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, interesting that. Ryan said, crap bit your leg. Oh, just insects. There's little fucking insects in there that get up your trousers leg, bite your legs. I don't know what they are though. Nectar said he has a Boker automatic in his pocket at the minute. I said I had someone arguing with me in the comments on the video the other day because I said which knives I like to EDC and was told you're not allowed to EDC that knife. Yeah, fools, aren't they? That's because really we shouldn't have to keep saying, oh, this is for, you know, but yeah, always, that's all right, you know, that's all right indoors and in my garden. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's always in my pocket where it's legal. Oh, where am I? Gilroy said a Russian Special Forces shovel has done the job better than an axe I've ever owned in my experience anyway. Yeah, I'm going to make one of them soon. I'm just looking into getting the parts. See, because I could buy one, but I'd rather try and buy something really cheap and make my own version for 1/10 of the price if I can. JBO said, do you have a favourite camo? Not really. I've always liked the old classic British DPM, but I'm not that into camo to really know a lot of the different ones. But I have always liked the classic, yeah, British DPM, sort of 90s one, I think it is. Blackbrick said, yeah, there's a lot of people bitching about 76, but it didn't look that bad. Yeah, funny thing is, I know 3 people who play it and they reckon it's all right. It's a bit buggy. But to be honest, what Fallout game isn't? You know what I mean? Or what fucking yeah. Well, you lot know. You lot know what I mean. Lecter said to Webno, I'm not allowed to have an automatic knife on me now. Oh well. Then I said JBO, can't beat good old fashioned British DPM or Fleptarn as well. Yeah, Liam, Weapons and Stuff, recommended some Fleptarn to me and I was gonna buy it. But then I managed to get hold of some trousers, so I didn't need to buy them. These are the only camo stuff I've got. So these was the sort of desert, the UK, you know, British desert camo ones, which I dyed with black to make them sort of go a green colour. And then there's these cheap old things, which God knows what that is. Don't know if you lot can even see that properly. Tim said I'm more of an MTP guy myself. JBO Fallout New Vegas was the best one. Yeah, I've got that. That's a very good game. Liam's been Weapons and Stuff's been streaming that recently. He's not doing any game ones at the minute though. Will said to T2, just asking if everyone in his chat is carrying anything good new in the EDC. Now, I'll be honest, Will, my EDC very, very, very rarely changes. Everything at the minute, just I like it. My torch changed recently, but this has been EDCing for a while now. So it's an 18650 torch, VG15S 4-fire. Silent Doctor said, have you heard of SCPs? No, I haven't, mate. The Dude PX said, do you have GPS trackers on your knives yet? Not on mine yet, no. I completely forgot about that. Fuck's sake. No, but they want to come around, drill holes in our knives soon. They want to take the scales off, drill little holes, put the fucking trackers in. And then we've got a right for every fucking one that we've got. You imagine that I'd have to have at least 150 GPS trackers myself, and it'd all just be a big pile of them, you know, on the map. I've said, yeah, surplus camo. There are two factors: the quality of the camo pattern and the quality of the actual clothing itself. Yeah. Will said, favorite Stephen King book. If you, I fucking love the Dark Tower series of books. They're my favorite story of anything, out of anything. But if you didn't count all of them, because that's like 7 or 8 books, it'd probably be another Stephen King book. But I'm not sure. But yeah, it'll be the Dark Tower, the whole entire Dark Tower series will. So, for example, British 95 DPM and MTP are great camos, but the clothes tend to rip quite easily compared to some other nations' gear. Yeah, that's a good point. I've heard you mention that before, but yeah, it's a good thing. You do have to make sure both are all right, don't you? Pictured my EDC now has the hard knuckle fingerless gloves. Nice. Oh yeah, Marcus, yours is Salem's Lot, isn't it? Yeah, I'm quite a big fan of Stephen King's writing. I like the way he writes. Some people don't like his style of writing, but I love it. You know, sometimes he'll go on a 10-page thing. It's just about someone's thoughts in their head about something that was like 1 second in the story of things. I love all that. Hell of a lot of detail and story in Stephen King stuff. Taylor Shaw said, I'm off. By the way, your recent homemade weapons video was good watch, mate. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I'll be honest, I put quite a lot of effort into that, so I'm glad people did like that. Yeah. Because normally the ones I put a lot of effort into, no one bloody likes for some reason. And then the ones you chuck out in 5 minutes, fucking shitloads of views. Very bizarre. Richard said to Leonard, if you can't get a string for the Barnet Commando, you can make a continuous loop style string. There are tutorials on YouTube. I made a string for £150 crossbow, works fine. Then there's a good bit of advice there for you. T2's is Salem's Lot as well. If you look, I've said to Marcus about this. If you like Salem's Lot, in the later Dark Tower books, Father Callahan is stars in them for like at least one of the main characters for like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. Northern Ireland is British. What's your thoughts on Freemasonry? Kenny Nye was a Freemason. I know Kenny Nye was, Kenneth Nye, yeah. I'll be honest with you, mate. I literally know nothing about Freemasonry. You know, apart from like the very basics. But no, I don't really know anything about it, sadly. But I do know Kenneth Nye, yeah, and some of the what he got up to and got away with, and then didn't get away with. Interesting character he is. Weapons officer, I can't stand loose trousers or coats. They don't have I can't stand trousers or coats that don't have enough pockets. The pockets are shallow. I don't do up securely. Yeah, that new jacket I bought, I had to sew a new pocket in myself just so I could have an extra pocket. It didn't have enough. We also to Marcus and T2. Thanks, I'll check that out after the stream. Yeah, I've never read Salem's Lot yet. I think Malk has. Tim said to Peter, I just got some Oakley factory pilot gloves. Nice gloves, in my opinion. Mark said to me, precisely on Stephen King, mate. He does do that, and that's what I like to. I love it. I love that there can be masses of detail, you know, and sometimes it's just someone's thoughts on something that, you know, a couple of seconds worth of in real life it would be, but it's there, you know, because you do have these thoughts in your head, don't you? Yeah, I love a hell of a lot of detail and, yeah, people's thoughts and stuff like that. And Dark Plague Doctor, I love seeing other channels inspiring other channels like you inspired me to make videos. Oh, I'm glad I did. That's good. I've been inspired by plenty of people as well. Pete said I use mechanics gloves at work. They are good but expensive. Will said just thought I just went back in time. Marcus says Salem's is the best in my honest opinion. I'll definitely check it out, Marcus, because I do actually one day want to read all of Stephen King's books. He's got a lot, and so I ain't got around to it yet. Mark said to T2, the best kind of hands of chicken shit, mate. Yeah, he's a bit different in the Dark Tower. I think it's sort of redeeming him, if you know what I mean. I think Stephen King put him in it, and I don't know if you lot know this, but Stephen King also himself is in the Dark Tower books. And you know when he got I won't tell you too much, but you know when he got run over and nearly killed, that story is actually in the Dark Tower. Yeah, but he he adds to it. It's really, really interesting. SRS Power, you right, mate? Yeah, I just got home from shooting Roebuck. Oh, nice. Yeah, good on you, mate. I was well chuffed, but I had to drag the thing about a mile through dense woodland. Yeah, that's what to say. Yeah, get a lot of stuff out of that one. A lot of meat on that. I just sent you an interesting camo comparison on Twitter. All right, I'll have a look at that, mate. Where am I? Right, just about caught up. So a couple of people saying like SRS Power. Marcus said to SRS Power, nice mate. Love that little knife you demoed a few weeks ago. Funny, I didn't get to see that. I saw the video was on there, but I didn't manage to watch it. One of them, and then you end up forgetting they're on there. Tim said to Marcus, I was looking for the Oakley gloves. I was amazed to find how many fakes there are out there. Pete said to Marcus, no idea, but they're made in Vietnam anyway. Well, I might have to have a look at that. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's quite, yeah. Oh fucking hell, yeah, that's really good actually, isn't it? I didn't think I could see it properly. But, yeah, the way that's set up like that. It's really good. You can sort of just scroll through it and see the difference. Yeah, that's good. That. Marcus said to T2 that he's read Sounds Like about 6 times. The last Stephen King book I read, I think I read the Bill Hodges trilogy. That was good. I really enjoyed them. Will says, anyone read the Final Fantasy books? No, I didn't know there was Final Fantasy books. I played the games. I watched one of the films. Marcus, Chinese don't give a shit, do they? They'll copy anything. I'll tell you what, Marcus, I've even seen Chinese copy some of my designs and sell them. Yeah, stuff that I designed. I put the pictures up on my blog, and now you can actually buy those items from Chinese websites. I won't say what. Silent Plague Doctor said, I do want to see that camo picture, but the camera couldn't focus on it. No, to be honest, it's a bit too small, and my camera sort of don't show things up properly, but I'll try to. I have to hold it at an angle to get the colour to show you, but if I hold it straight on, it's too bright. Actually, that's not too bad. No. Just going to do that, get the camera back. It was... Well said, correction, not Final Fantasy. What is it? Right, where am I? Or is it Fighting Fantasy? I don't actually know. Yeah, JBO says, is that a manga? Who said, where would the Chinese be without us? Exactly. Sound back. Well said. Correction, not Final Fantasy. When you work it out, let us know. We also no. Weapons I've said, I'll see if I can remember the site where it was hosted. RN, you right, mate? Granted, the kind of gloves I'll be looking for. Have the rolls of coins in the fingers just for a little extra change. Just to add extra change. Pete said, funny the Chinese will send you anything, but I've never clicked buy. Tim said to Marcus, I know, I think Land Rover and Range Rover just managed to sue them for copying their products. Then I think in shit hit the fan situation, the best camo is no camo, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. The old grey man concept, isn't it? Grey man, yeah, if you go, you know, unless you're actually in the woods already. But yeah, I know what you mean. Cheers, Liam. Yeah, anyone wants to look at them pictures properly, there's the link there. Marcus said, does Ed precisely too much tactical get bumped off? Exactly. Yeah, that's why I've got two different bug out bags now. I've got a grey man bug out bag and a sort of tactical bug out bag for different situations. We also said to JBO, it's fighting fantasy. Would highly recommend it. Check it out. I've never heard of that. Well, I will check that out. T2 said, Peach, forget mechanics gloves. I've spent a fortune on Snap-on, Mac, etc. Get motocross bike gloves, do the same and cost a lot less. Yeah, good bit of advice there. Tom said, I know, right, Marcus? I assume that's I know, right? When someone calls, it's pretty much one-way conversation. You'd think they talk themselves out. Oh, and I looked up Newcastle's speech. It's great. What's that then, RN? Oh, yeah, sorry. No, I thought you meant like a speech. Yeah, the talk, you know, I know what you mean. The way they talk, yeah, I know what you mean now. Sorry, I thought for a second that was a Newcastle speech, like as in someone doing a speech. Yeah, because we were talking about how people like quid and stuff like that, wasn't it? Yeah, I bet Newcastle's got loads of ones that a lot of the more northern towns and cities, there quite a lot of variation. There's a hell of a lot of difference just in England. I said before in the video, but you can sort of have a grey man camo loadout. Basically, wear stuff like a green tan shooting jacket, a grey dark brown or brown trousers. Yeah, that's it. That's the way to go, isn't it? It's still better than, you know, blues and, you know. Badminton, I just picked up an SR6 respirator and a lot of other really nice masks. When they arrive, I should do an unboxing and review. Any tips for really what to do? Well, Liam would be able to help you best there. But put them out and do an unboxing. Write down some of the information about the respirators if you don't know it. If you do know, you know, name some, you know, talk about the features and that. Yeah. We also had the Geordie accent. Yeah, that's it. JBO said to Tutu, exactly. If you look out for cheap around boot fairs, look out for them cheap around boot fairs. Only cost a couple of quid. As I said, you wouldn't stand out in an urban area all that much, and you'd actually be hard to spot in the wild. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Lynn. Double Turbo should I wear M81 Woodland Gore-Tex jacket every day? The last one I wore virtually every day for 10 years. Great jackets. Yeah, I never had one of them. Marcus said, up north accents change every few miles. Literally, they do, don't they, Marcus? They do. Yeah, people are surprised by that, but fucking the variation over here is massive over short areas. Noodle said to Marcus, no, I stayed home all day, drank 2 beers and barbecue chicken. Marcus was saying he'd been to Manhattan today, but Bevan said, thank you, mate, will do. Once I said, show the filter as S6 mask came with a few variations of filter. Also look for the maker's mark as S6 masks were made by a few companies. Yeah, another bit of good advice there. Yeah, I've never really done gas mask videos, but I know from doing reviews and that. Richard said, Mike, you have any plans to do a collaboration with other YouTubers? Well, Malk, obviously, and weapons and stuff. Yeah, I've not planned anything else. I would be up for doing most things. It's just, for me, it's got to be at the right time. See, Malco, I can do it any day, but stuff here, it's got to be probably when no one else is about. It'd just be easier with no one else here. So, yeah, I can only do it certain times. So it has to be planned ahead quite a lot. But I'd be up for doing it with anyone if it was possible. But no, the only people that were planned to, Weapons and Stuff, Liam, Malk, obviously. Luke comes in them sometimes. Any of my relatives who do YouTube stuff, but there aren't any anyway, apart from Malk and Luke. And had Adam Cheladin been coming over here this year, and it was close enough and easy enough to get to, I wouldn't have minded doing a video with him up at one of the throwing competitions, but it's a long way away. And he mentioned it in his video today, and he didn't mention the UK one, so I don't think he could come over here now. Rob said, "Hi, the accent of Geordie is the mother tongue, while mine is my dad and mine. We're all Geordies. I couldn't sound much else." Yeah, no, it's fine. Violent Plague Doctor, I'm going to make a cup of tea. See you all in a bit. Weapons, I said, I always like to play Spot the Dog, Walk a Jogger when out for a walk. I see how quickly you can spot them at a distance based on where they're walking and what they're wearing. Yeah, that's quite an interesting thing to do. You know, there's a lot you can get out of that. Marcus at the Noodles. We stayed at the Courtyard by Marriott in North Bergen once, and the Crappy Days Inn near Lincoln Tunnel. I told you about that one. And so I said, people wearing earth tones who walk closer to the bushes tend to be much harder to spot. Will said, I thought Bruce was a great name for the dummy. Yeah, ended up being Zombert in the end. Can't find my piece of paper. Yeah, Zombert. I don't mind Zombert. I do. Captain Electro, the shooting competition is a collaboration with other YouTubers in a way. Yes, that is. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Electro. Yeah. Yeah. That is. Marcus said we should all have a barbecue meet up at your place, Mike. I don't know about that. Yeah, not my actual place. But no, but I know what you mean. I'd be up for that. If there was somewhere local, because my problem is I don't drive, Mount don't drive. If no one's here, you know, no one can take me anywhere. But yeah, one day we'll sort something out. We'll all organise something one day when I'm in the mood for it. Noodle said North Bergen and Jersey City can be rough. As I said, an all-important thing to note is noise discipline. When it's quiet, especially at night, you can hear people for literally miles who are chatting while walking. That's true. Tell you another one people forget about, smoking. That's a little fucking red dot from a mile away. And I can smell fag smoke from a long, long way away as well. Sleep stream, you all right? Are you awake or are you asleep? Are you dreaming? Or is it a nightmare? Mark said the Noodles, Jersey Garden Mall. I thought it was a third world country. Right. Weapons, I said, yeah, the light and the odour of smokers. Yeah, I think they forget. It's easy to forget. Tim said, Weapons and Stuff, you're right there. Camo just isn't about clothing. Charlie's back, you right, mate? Oh, CJ's on, you right? He said, oh, I'm awake. I'm in the UK. Where are you? Yeah, I'm UK. Yeah. In this stream now, we've probably got, there's definitely UK people, there's definitely Americans, maybe some Canadians. Don't know where else. Yeah. Will said a lighter is the biggest giveaway in the dark. Someone said, instead of an Easter egg hunt, we could have all gone on a jogger's shit hunt in the woods near Mike's. The winner gets one piece of used bog roll. Fucking hell. If you'd have seen that running old fucking turd, you definitely wouldn't want to go hunting for that fucking thing, I'll tell you. He must have had shit all around his arse. Great big pile of runny crap like that, and then a piece of toilet paper about that big. Steve said Marcus is right. Why not have an open air barbecue? Would be a laugh. It would be. I'd be up for it if we could find a place, you know, because I've got quite a few restrictions. But yeah, one day. Charlie said, can you remember when you told about the police station arson? Can you remember when you told us about the police station arson attack? No, I've never. I don't know about her. I've never told a story about an arson attack on a police station, I don't think. Will said, peace to all nations. Exactly. The only thing is, I feel like Richard Nixon want to do that. Captain elected in America, local rednecks wear brown Carhartt, is that electro? Pants during hunting season. It's like hillbillies, BBUs. Charlie said, oh, it was for April Fools. I don't know, mate. That's gone over my head. Sure that one, Matt? Yeah, I'm not a crook. Exactly. Oh, you told us. Sorry, yeah. Oh, when you was telling us that was an April Fool's. I'll get you now. Sam said, Captain Electric, it cracks me up. They buy all the camo and wear a bright orange vest. But yeah, I'm not a crook. That's what I feel like when I do that. Because that is the picture of him doing that, ain't it? Saying that. Noon said to Marcus, the town of Lodi stands for Land of Dumb Italians. Don't forget to get your merchandise. Join the Patreon. I've had 3 Patreon supporters now. Be the 4th. Be the lucky 4th. I've said Sam, I suppose they are wearing the bright orange vests to not get shot by other hunters. I think he was kidding anyway. Yeah, Electro said, you said it right. They are like standard issues for the local boys, orange vest. Ah, right. Yeah, is that what that is? And JBO said, Sam, much Dan was colourblind, thankfully. So I said, yeah, did it on the police station for April Fools. They burn all cars. Ah, fucking hell. When I was interested, I got very close to a deer wearing a bright red camo trousers, as the deer obviously couldn't make out the pattern. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Rob said I joined the Patreon today as well. Yeah, thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. I was saying, the mad thing is, Rob, 3 people joined it today. So thank you, Rob. I really appreciate that. Yeah, when I was saying thanks, I don't think you was on for that. Yeah, I funny thing, I didn't even know. You know, when you was on earlier, yeah, I did not know that you lot had joined. So thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I had 3 today. That was, yeah, weird. I've none for ages. It's only 3 in one day. So cheers. Yeah, Rob was saying that. Slingshot Warrior, you right, mate? Sam said, if the animals are colourblind, then why buy camo? Your silhouette is still the same. Exactly. That's it, isn't it? I suppose the black and white, you know, I don't know. Fart Plague Doctor, get that WeaponCollector merch. Charlie said, once I get near a kangaroo on steroids. Once I got near a kangaroo on steroids. Noodles said to Marcus, Lodi is where the bada bing is, and most of the family's garbage companies. It's real greasy in that town. SOS Power said, deer see in black and white weapon stuff. Hunters in Europe and the US wear orange in public hunting lands because deer can't see it, but they can see each other. Yeah, I think that's what Liam was saying, and Sam was joking about. Yeah. I think I had a date today, and it went well. Oh, good on you, mate. Good on you. Yeah, that's nice to hear. RN, I spent all night vomiting and shitting. Sucks, but you guys make me feel better. There's a couple of people ill today. Pocketful's in hospital. Oh yeah, get well soon. For fuck's sake. Rob said, no problem. Don't need thanks, mate. Don't want to blow my own trumpet, but it's coppers and hope it helps. And thank you. No, I appreciate it, Rob. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, those little bits do help, though. They all add up. So, yeah, cheers, mate. That's the good thing about the Patreon support, though. You can actually support for like 79p a month or something. No one's going to miss that. But when you get 10 people doing that, it adds up, mate, and then it enables me to buy things like that. JBO said to Sam, because it breaks up the shape for a few seconds and helps you blend in just enough to get shot. Charlie, so I keep failing to make my own knife thing. Keep trying, mate. Mr. Og, you know if level 3 bulletproof Kevlar is any good? Yeah, mate, that's about the best soft stuff you can get. Yeah, that's good. This is level 2. This will still do most things. You know, most threats that you'd see in the UK. Weapons List said to Sam, because the camo still breaks up. To be honest, you lot are like Sam definitely knows about camo. Put it that way. You don't need to be yeah. I mean, he's just winding you lot up. Friends, I said to Sam, because the camera still breaks up your outline. Even if they are colourblind, there's still a contrast between the pattern. Sam, tell them some of the jobs you've done in your life. Sam said, I use burlap for camo. When properly done, no silhouette. Mark said slingshot, maker of the giant Q-tip cost. Evening, pal. Slingshot, coming soon, part 10 of the big Q-tip build. SRS said to website, yeah, it will. Camera is essential with deer. Movement and sound is most important, though. Yeah. Will said eating 4 chocolate donuts here and loving it. Nice, that sounds good. Ian, do you own an 18-ounce hip flask and you can buy them on Amazon? No, I've got one of these though. Slightly bigger than an 18-ounce. 64-ounce. Yeah, that's a pint bottle. But yeah, I do want, Ian, I do actually want a yeah, an 18-ounce one. So I appreciate you mentioning that. Charlie said I was down in the cellar for about 40 hours altogether, sanding it. Oh, in the cellar. I'm making a knife. Oh, yeah, and it went blunt. Andrea, you right? Sam said 22 years US military, SERE and sniper qualified among other schools. They are. He's having you on. He knows exactly about camo and all that. And SERE, that's a survival thing, isn't it? Right, someone got blocked there. Tim said, that's what you call a hip flask. Good, isn't it? Yeah, I said to someone, I want a big hip flask, so they bought me that. Yeah, 64 ounce. Will said, Mike stands up, no trousers on. Ian said, that's massive. Where'd you get it from? You know what? I don't actually know. That's what it says that on it. I don't have a drinking problem. I'm just really thirsty. But, someone bought me that as like a gag gift, but it's actually really handy. Silent said, I think the stream is 1 hour, 12 minutes. JBO, you off, mate? Oh, see you later. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, see you later, mate. Richard said, I failed quite a few times building stuff. A man who never failed once, never did anything. Words to live by. That's true. Oh, I sometimes have quite a lot of projects that completely fuck up. Yeah, you just have to abandon them. Charlie said, you're one who's making me try again, though, pal. Keep going, mate. Keep doing it. Devon said, gonna head off now. See you later, mate. Andrea said, what is the best CO2 12 gram. I'm not sure. I think they're all the same. Sam said SRE, survival, evasion, resistance, escape. He was 2 years as an instructor, so yeah. He knows all about camo. He's having you on. Rob said you don't need Kevlar with that hip flask. Yeah, you need a lorry to follow you carrying it. Exactly. Yeah, Andrea, 𝐷𝐻𝐻 would be all right. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah. Yeah, they're good. Silent Plague Doctor, what time is it for you guys? Yeah, it's 10:20 here, mate. Charlie said, I'll try some. I'll show you when it's finished. Noodle said, have you ever made a potato gun? No. No, I've never Never had the bits for it, but I know what you mean. My favourite indoor pocket knife, Ian, right at this moment is Ganzo G729, which is some kind of 𝐊𝐲�00 rip-off, like copy clone by Ganzo with an axis lock. Quite a nice knife. Yeah, I carry that all the time where it's legal. Seems like I had those kind of bad projects. Yeah, quite often, but it's, you know, as Richard said, you know, if you don't have these things, you're obviously never doing anything. That's a bit of a bastardization of the quote, but yeah. Will said party time. Mark said, Sam, you put that to good use when your missus gets out her honey-do list. Fuck's sake. Andrea said, I love a cranbit knife. Yeah, do you know what? I think I've only ever had like 1 or 2 cranbits. So I said, can you try making one of the walking sticks with a knife coming out the end? If you get me. Well, sadly, if I did that, I'd probably get arrested for it because they're illegal now. They'd be illegal to make. You can have them if they're antique. So yeah, I couldn't really do it. I'd like to, but I'd be doing a video of myself breaking the law, so I can't. Sadly. Tim said it depends what you're using the 12 gram CO2 in. This is to Andrea. I have an 𝐷𝐻𝐻 CP88 that doesn't like the Crossman ones. Ah, yeah, that's interesting. No, I did not know that. Maybe that's why some of mine have been fucking up lately. Sam said the missus has rank on me, Marcus. That and a German heritage seems to make her an actual shooter. Nice. Like Silent Plague Dot said, I've got a butterfly knife. Pete said, same, I used to scrap more than I'd ever make. Yeah, it happens though, don't it? Yeah, it happens. I've had plenty of days where I've tried to make things and they've completely fucked up. Ian said, do you own any fixed blades? Yeah, I've got fixed blades, mate. Most of them aren't out at the minute, but there's my machete Bowie there, a couple of daggers up there. A machete, yeah, I've got about, I must have at least 150, 200 knives, I think. But most of them are either in a box or over here. There's a couple here, if you want to see them. This needs modding, but there's a big old cookery there. And then these are some that I made recently. I'll get there. But yeah, most of my other knives are in a box. Noodle said, we make them out of PVC pipe and electric Bic lighter. I'm assuming you can ruin someone's day with. Yeah, you spray a bit in, spray a bit of hair spray in, don't you, or whatever, or gas, don't you? And then you just click the thing, don't you? Yeah, or light it. Big shot first. First, don't succeed, try again. Yeah, exactly. Tim said, different neck diameter. 𝐷𝐻𝐻 is thinner. Ah, right. Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, there's a bit of advice for you then. I said, Mike, what do you think of the ASG Steyr M9? Right, I'll have a quick look. What kind of price is that, Andrea? Oh yeah, that looks good. I've never had one of those though, so I don't know how good they are. What was that price there? 90 quid. If that's about 90 quid, I'd say that's a fair price. Some of the other people may know a bit more than me. Silent Plague Doctor, actually my knife is Blue Metal Practice Ballast Song. Yeah, the non-sharp ones. Yeah, I'll get you, mate. Yeah. Charlie said I have a soft gas pistol and a shotgun that sprays like fuck. Aaron said that flask could be used as armor. Actually, couldn't it? Have two of them. That definitely cover your vitals, wouldn't it? Noodle said, "Can you guys own Nazi memorabilia?" Yeah, you can, but I wouldn't have anything like that personally here because I know that if the police ever come around your house and they want to do you and want to make you look bad, they'll take little things like Nazi badges, take them to court and say you're a fucking neo-Nazi, even for one little badge that you had as, you know, a bit of memorabilia or a joke. Oh yeah. So yeah, you can, but I wouldn't. Well, no, I wouldn't even not recommend it. But yeah, you can, but just beware if the police are trying to do you over, they'll use that against you. You know, try to make you look bad using it. Then it said, "Go on, Mike, just a warhammer. You ready for this?" Right there, ready. ZBS Gamer, you right, mate? Hello from Ukraine. When I said there was a bloke who dressed up as an SS officer in Asda. Fuck's sake. Leonard said he has an SS dagger. Ian said, "What would your weapon of choice be in a survival situation or a zombie apocalypse?" Not sure. Possibly crossbow. Possibly my fucking warhammer nowadays. This is a fucking beast, this is, I'll tell you. Yeah, I don't know. All depends what I get my hands on. Charlie's flask tips. Slingshot's making pizza. Nice. Sam said the noodles over SS knives for the sale at the military thrift store in Tucson. They have a Nazi flag hanging in the store also. Fuck's sake. Secular Ninja, Nazi paratrooper dagger on blades and bows. Unique design. Yeah, I've not got that one, but I have got one of those. Yeah, they're good, interesting knives, they are. They're well worth owning. Slingshot, or should I prefer the Confederate flag? Yeah, if you have the Confederate flag over here, it literally means nothing. I've seen, I think it's Daryl, he was wearing a Confederate flag and someone accused him of being some kind of racist. But if you wear that over in the UK, it literally means nothing. Or at most it's the fucking thing from the fucking car, you know, whatever that program is that had it. You know what I mean? If that's the thing. Captain Electra said, my grandfather bought home a German officer's dagger and a Luger pistol from the war. Someone stole it from my father. Yeah, that would have been an interesting thing to have, they would. Charlie said, I have something similar to the Warhammer, actually. Nice. Plague Doctor said, I do want to start a collection of knives. I think they're pretty good. Yeah, it's, you know, if you like knives, I've always liked that kind of stuff. What's them links to the thing you said, Lynn? I have actually heard of that. T2 said, Captain Electro, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Sam said, while in Afghanistan, I bought an 80s era cold weather cap. One bullet hole in it. Fuck's sake. Ian said, you're a sound guy, I know she knew you personally. No, thanks, Ian. Yeah, we'll get on here. I don't know how many times you get on these streams, but they're quite we'll have a good laugh in here. Tim said to Secular, the mechanism intrigues me with that knife. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it has all the Nazi stuff on it. Yeah. Yeah, I've got one of 𝐊𝐄 𝐻𝐻. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, that's it. That's all it means to us. You know what I mean? Don't mean nothing else from that. It to British people. Charlie said, are you going to get a trench shovel? I'm probably going to make one. I'm probably going to make one soon. Yeah, if I could, Tim, if you want, if you remind me, I'll get my version of that out. They're called pantograph knives or paratrooper knives. Yeah. They're not bad. They're good sort of mechanism, good interesting mechanism on them. Slingshot Warrior, you put it a good way there. Just some good old boys. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. That's us. Orion, I have a pretty good collection of knives. I'll have my bench made and my zero tolerance. Yeah, weapons and stuff. No politics, xenophobia, please, guys. Yeah, yeah. Where am I? Marcus, Sam said to Marcus, no exit hole. Gave it to my dad. He wears it while shoveling snow up north. Fucking hell. Murray, you right, mate? He said, Trent shovel with an edge on it cuts heads off. I'm going to make one soon. I was looking at things I could make, and yeah, I might try and make one of them soon. Ian said, will you build a Trent shovel and make a video on it? Definitely. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan, Ian. Yeah. I'm going to try and find a really cheap way to make one. A lot cheaper than it would be to buy one. Just got to find the right parts first. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Cold steel shovel is awesome. And that's the one I'm going to copy, Marcus. Yeah. I think said I had a pleasurable date. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Cheers, Peach. Noodle said 80s Red Dawn, best movie. USA, because I live here. Wolverines. I've got that ready to watch. I've not watched it yet though. One of the films I missed back in the days. Tim said I do actually have one of the one from Blades and Bows. Not sure whether to grind the writing off it, purely the reason you mentioned. Only the display piece. It's quite flimsy metal frame. I don't know, Tim. It's up to you. How likely are you ever to have the police around your ass? See, because I have them here every sort of 5 or 6 years. They've been doing that for about 20 years now. So I can't afford to risk certain little things. Yeah. I have to be way up ahead of them. I have to be way ahead of the game to yeah, stay one step ahead. But if you never think you're ever going to see them, yeah, then you probably won't matter. I need to try and make a China shank. I don't know what that is. In fact, I haven't been able to find a cheap makeshift Trent shovel for ages. Need one. I'll sort that out soon. I said, guess what I watched last night? No idea, mate. Peter sent you a message on Twitter. Just read it yourself, not the chat. Yeah, I did sort of reply. I saw it come up. Cheers. That's what I'm saying. Cheers for, yeah. Aaron, I seem to stop buying knives because I have a newborn baby and I can't see anything I like except for the Spyderco paramilitary free. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. You know, you've got something more important to concentrate on now, haven't you? And spend the money there. Yeah, it goes like that. I don't really buy any knives now. Most of the knives I get are either review stuff or stuff I make now. I very, very, very rarely buy knives now. Tim said, not too often, hopefully. In fact, not at all, hopefully. Oh, the police thing, yeah. Yeah, you'd probably be all right. Pete said porn. That's guess what I watched last night. Dad said to Noodles, that film is totally unrealistic. I mean, a load of angsty teenagers with guns, they'd kill each other within a week. Yeah. Fuck, nah, actually, I'm not going to. I was going to say something then. No, I'm not. I'm not adding on to that. Slingshot, the cops must like you to pay you so many visits. Well, there's your answer to that. Say no more. Nah, I don't even agree with that now. Pete said, okay, cool. Yeah, I saw the gist of the comment come up. It pops up on my computer as a thing. Carlon said, buy a used spare shovel to make it from. Weld a pipe on a piece of square. Yeah, I can't weld, Krylon, but yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, no, what I'm going to try and do is look for a cheap shovel that's about the right shape. Yeah, just reshape it with an angle grinder and yeah, sharpen it and all that. Sam said he's off. Weather is nice and cool today. Going to take the dog to the river. See you later, Sam. It's great having you on, mate. Yeah, see you later. Have a good walk with the dogs. T2 said film to watch, ID and Scum. Yeah, definitely. Charlie said, what social media do you have? Just this. I've got a Facebook page, WeaponCollector Facebook page, Twitter. Murray said he prefers Lord of the Flies. That's a good film, isn't it? Never read the book to that, though. Silent Plague Doctor said to me, do you have any neck knives? I can look at on stream. No, I don't have any neck knives. I've never really liked them. I don't like the thought of like a knife here. Yeah. Confederate boys, I've been watching your vids recently. I really love them. Keep it up. Cheers, mate. It's a Confederate boy, Confed boy. Hey. As I've said to Marcus, there's some cringy recruitment ads all over the radio today. Charlie said, what tattoo do you have and what does it mean? Have a look on, put that in Google, see what it says. Then I said, if you have £50 to spend on a weapon, what would you get? What do I want at the minute? About 50 quid. Don't know. First thought is my first thought was the 𝐴𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐻 Tomcat 2, but at the same time don't really need one. You know what? I don't know off the top of my head. So I've not looked at anything for ages. Probably, I know it's not a weapon, probably some more body armor though. That is something I do want. Then I can kit out, I want to do my plate carrier as a proper bulletproof and stab proof thing. That, if I had 50 quid to spend on something like that, would probably be it. I know that's not a weapon, but Don't sort said I like the Tremors movies. Yeah, I like them. I've only seen the first 3, though, I think. Pete said I'm going to try welding soon as some poster-pop weapons and props. Just had a thing for years, never used it. Yeah, well worth trying, isn't it? Well worth learning. I'll get round to it one day. Secular said, I missed the 90s catalogues from Blades' battle orders. I feel like it's all gone to shit recently. Soon you won't be able to buy a kitchen knife without any good credit score and mortgage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Insane, isn't it? Yeah, won't be able to go and buy a knife unless you go to the post office and show them ID. It won't stop any knife crime. He said to Marcus, you looking at my gun, mate? You spilled my ammo, you bastard. You spot what football team? I've missed something there. Troxin, right, mate? He said, lol, at the new army ad. I said, one about a gang of hoodies on a bike saying, we don't see gang members, we see soldiers waiting to be recruited. Ah, for fuck's sake. That sounds insane. Things don't worry, I had more layers of electric tape with a Q-tip. I'll watch that later, mate. Cobb, Vivo, you right, mate? Ian said my middle name is Mike. Nice. Right, I finished my coffee. Be on for another 20 minutes. I'll make your fucking throat dry talking for fucking hour and 40 minutes. This is just water, if anyone wonders. Ian said, I'm sorry, I'd love to stay, but I have to go to work in the morning and walk the dogs. See you later, Ian. It's good. Is this the first time you've been on? Yeah, cheers for watching, mate. I'll be back on next Friday and next Saturday again. Murray said, what are your plans for the upcoming week? I'm going to finish Zombie, the weapons test dummy, do some tests on that. What was the other thing? There's about 3 things. Possibly one of the days I might make a flail, but I'm not sure. I don't know what my project's going to be. That's the only thing I can think. I had loads planned, and I've bloody forgotten. Then I said, did you watch a film last night? Yeah, I watched The Black Coat's Daughter again. It's quite a good, weird film, that is. I think it's a Tremors 5 I meant as well. Ian said, okay, I'll be sure to join. See you later, mate. Colin said, if people can make weapons in prison, why do people think knife laws will work? Yeah, exactly. Murray said, hell yeah, a flail. Nice. Yeah, I think that may be what will be made. I better check I've got all the bits though. But Zombut's tests will definitely be coming up. Rob says, anyone turned around the limb on a crossbow? And did you keep it that way? I've never done that. What do they do that on pistol ones? I'd be scared to do that on a rifle one. Noodles, Maximum Overdrive was a great movie as well. Yeah, that's good. And Stephen King, you know, actually directed that. That's the only film he ever directed himself. He like produces the others and all that, and executive produces them. But the only one he's ever directed was Maximum Overdrive. And I love it. I think Maximum Overdrive is a really good film. Good music. Weapons off at the Dartmoor Prison Museum. They had a collection of shivs on show, along with homemade grenades and guns. Fuck's sake. 9 o'clock, Ian. Yeah, I must admit, if I was in prison, well, I was on remand when I was younger for about 6 weeks, right? And quite often I saw things that I thought, yeah, I could easily make a weapon out of that. I saw things that you could probably make a fucking machete out of, easy enough, if you get it off, get this piece of metal off or something. Fucking sharpen it on the floor. They've got concrete floors. Tim said to Slingshot, I stopped watching them since the Arse Blasters. Slingshot said I like the Arse Blasters. He said he supposedly directed it high on coke. Yeah, I think when he wrote 𝐄𝐄𝐄, he was high on coke and all that. Can't even remember writing 𝐄𝐄𝐄, he said. I can't accept messages on Facebook, Charlie. It don't have a thing on there. Email me. I got email. Marcus said to me, didn't know that, Mike, about Stephen King director. Yeah, that's the only thing he's ever directed. Yeah, all the other stuff he like produces it, writes it. Yeah, he actually wrote and directed Maximum Overdrive. Murray said I went and saw the new Pet Cemetery. It was passable, I guess. I'll check it out one day. Mark said pool balls in the sock. Yeah, that was a pool table. Yeah. So yeah, they managed to make sophisticated weapons in their cells and workshops. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it. It's easy, especially if you're that way inclined. If you can think, conceive things, and think how you can make something. He's the daddy now. Noodle said Ramones, Pet Cemetery, great song. Yeah. Pete said people make push daggers out of spoons, so we can ban all spoons now as well. Yeah, but we must ban all spoons now. Romanov said he's high on coke in the trailer of Maximum Overdrive. Well, Halloween free trapped out soundtrack plays. Fuck's sake. Yeah, he used to love his old booze and drugs. Old Stephen King did. Carla said, I think makeshift knife videos would be cool, but someone would say that the video would be how to. Say that's the videos would be how to. Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be all right. I don't know. Sometimes you have to be a bit careful with some things you do, but yeah. Baptiste, you right, mate? Things I wonder if they'll ever have tremors in the UK. Might do. Morris said I'll cut his heart out with a spoon. Rob said to Marcus, pool balls, batteries, newspaper, magazines rolled off and bent over. Yeah, Chelsea brick. That's it. Well, when I was in that young offenders prison for a bit, I started a job being a like the bin man, basically, so I could get to walk around outside the cells. And quite a few like underneath the windows of the cells, you'd see broken razor blades where obviously they've made a knife and they've had to sling it out the window to not get caught. And you'd see the fucking toothbrush, fucking razor blade knives and shit like that on the floor. Who's off, CJ or Marcus? Marcus had the Rob. Yeah, they all work. Just stay out of the greenhouse. Yeah. Charlie said, do you have trams in the UK? Yeah, we have trams. Marcus has answered you there. Troxin said, what's the thing they make in prisons with sugar and water? Like acid thrown faces. Yeah, it's just the sugar will make it stick to you, make you burn. I don't know if he's got a name, but yeah, it's just so it sticks to you and burns you like fuck. Rob said to Marcus, don't go in the greenhouse so you get more than a green finger. Slingshot said, how would the Royal British defend themselves against graboids? Shotguns, rifles. SRS Power would come down with his fucking rifles, shoot the shit out of him. He's got guns. There's plenty of guns here. You'd be surprised, Slingshot. Pete said, I have a little enamel pin in the shape of a prison toothbrush ink. Oh, nice. Fuck's sake. Charlie said, I am from the UK. I thought you said we don't. What, trams? I've never spoke about trams, mate. Peter said, I'm off to take some painkillers. My hand has been bothering me for the past 30 minutes. Bye, Mike. See you later, Rich. Rich, I'm going to start doing some game streams again. So me, you, Liam, and that can chat again in the evening. And Peach, and whoever else wants to join. It's just that you three was the only regulars, weren't you? Yeah, I'll probably start that again soon. Raptor said, I was actually thinking of buying a mannequin and dressing him up as a World War II German soldier as I have a mask. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I was tempted to do that. In the end, I made my Zombie. Yeah, made my one. Probably be easier to buy one though, but I wanted something I could batter as well. What was I said? A guy in our amateur dramatics group said we should do Scum as a musical. Don't go in the greenhouse, greenhouse, greenhouse. That would be fucking funny. Oh, for God's sake, I like that. Bill said, what's on the menu tomorrow, Mike? Great big fucking bit of pork, about that leg of pork, about that fucking fat, about that big. Roast potatoes, probably Brussels sprouts, pigs in blankets, parsnips, maybe carrots. Yeah. Marcus said the Slingshot, brooms with carving knives attached. Yeah, that'd be it. That would be it. Carly said, do you have Xbox? No, I've got a PS4, mate. Carly said, good night. Troxton said, Joker and John Wick only needed a pencil. Yeah, exactly. Slingshot, no good against graboids, mate. Carly said, can you make an old police baton? No, because they're on the offensive weapons list as well now, so that would be making something illegal. Leonard, too late for food talk. Yeah, don't even start. I should have deleted that. Don't you start. No, I was doing it, wasn't I? Yeah, don't. Luckily, I had a nice bit to eat before I came on. Who is it who brings the food up every bloody day? 10 minutes before the stream ends. If you want to make one yourself, that's fine. But I can't make. Thing is, I can't risk making things on video because I'm pretty much, I'd be giving the police evidence of me making illegal things potentially. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plus, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but sometimes I said the worms in Tremors. I've missed a bit there. Oh, what's graboids? Yeah. Slingshot said underground monsters that grab you from below. They're not says slingshot. We'd just feed Piers Morgan to them. That would make them vomit, so they'd die of it. Like I said, Zed's the food mentioner. Zed is the local stream troublemaker, I think. Actually, I don't know if it was him today. It was Will who brought it up. We'll let Zed off today. It was him who brought the jokes up 2 minutes into the stream, though. Baptiste said, "Do you have any license to own a gas? Do you have to have a license to own a gas pressure BB gun?" Sort of. You have to have. Can someone explain to Baptiste? Yeah, the VCRA type thing. You sort of do, but well, not to own. I think it's no, not to own. You don't. It's to buy them. I think. Someone explain the VCR thing to Baptiste, whatever it is. You can own them. I've got BB guns and that, but to buy the black ones now, you need a certain sort of license. But you don't need it to own them. I don't think it's a very odd thing. I haven't mentioned food once tonight. See, you just get the blame anyway now. Droxin says CO2 BB guns don't need license because they're usually under 400 foot-pounds. Weapons, I've said to Baptiste, to buy one, that's not two-tone as an airsoft gun. You need a UKARA or similar VCRA exemption. Yeah. Yeah, you can own them. And the black ones if you already had one. But yeah, to buy a black one now, you have to have some kind of exemption or be part of some kind of airsoft group. Weapons, I've said air rifles and US-style BB guns don't. Charlie said he's had a thought. Thank God he's not talking much. Yeah, enjoy your game, mate. Just have a listen. Dad said, yeah, I'm a responsible person. Anything naughty, I'm responsible for it. That's what I say. Weapons, I've said, I think you can technically buy one without UKARA, but it's at the shop's discretion, as you having a UKARA is there to cover against you being an idiot. Pete said you can't just buy and use black spray paint because that's very illegal. Yeah, and the whole fucking UKARA VCRA thing's always fucking confused me. You know, I've never really got it, and I'm not really interested in BB guns anyway, so it doesn't really affect me now. Slingshot said, I know if Bert Gummer and Graboid exists, Mike would be moving to perfection. Definitely, mate. If Bert Gummer's the bloke who had the guns all over his wall, he may have inspired me when I was a kid to do our original wall. I think he did. It's a shame with all the stabbing and terror attacks. Takes the fun out of the collectors and people who are sensible with them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just it's fucked. You know, all these fucking stupid. Well, it's the government just being twats. They don't have a clue. Ban everything. That's all they want to do, don't they? Electro said, I want to learn more about the pre-charged air gun, PCP. They seem interesting. Yeah, sorry, I was just reading another comment there, Electro. Yeah, I'll tell you why I've never got one. If I did, I would have to get one with a hand pump because I wouldn't be able to keep getting bottles filled up with whatever you've put in it. Yeah. Yeah, so it'd be too much of a bother for me. That's why I like the old Springers. There's no There's sort of less to go wrong with them. But they're very nice to shoot, the PCPs. No recoil. You can literally just go like that. That's pulling the trigger and doing a little bolt. Or it'd be like that, because they're on that side. Yeah. Or even just, you know what I mean? And there's no recoil or anything. Although Electro said he can't see, so you wouldn't have known what I was doing then. You have to re-watch. Weapons I said, because it's not proper law, Mike, it's a hodgepodged together act made up of lots of little knee-jerk laws and exceptions. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've never understood it properly. But again, like I said, I've never really read into it because it don't affect me. Thingshot said yes, he was. Noodles says Bert is actually a big pussy in real life. Well, Michael Gross. I quite like him as an actor. Although I've not seen him in a lot of things, but I've seen him in. He's in Tim and Eric's Awesome Show. Great job. He said the slingshot graboids couldn't get here, I don't think, unless they are bloody good swimmers. Get too near the seabed and the Atlantic would pay them a visit. Troxon said PCPs would be pointless and shit hit the fan. Yeah, that's a good point. Slingshot, I suggest for the UK folks, slingshot rifles. Captain said Electro said we have them. This is to Marcus. He was saying, don't you have them? But they aren't very popular over the counter type air gun. I could order one, but I've never seen one in a store. Captain said I'd love to play airsoft one day. It's hard to find places. Yeah, I've heard that. I said, can you get one of them realistic monocam? I don't know what that is, mate. Marcus, I'm surprised. Maybe, I don't know, because they got more firearms over there. Who knows? P2, fair play to my dad. I was going to go to remand school, Borstal, many years ago. He was a local government officer. Got me off of the charges. Miss him much. Yeah. Well, that was good of him, yeah. Yeah. Noodle said he's anti-gun. Oh, is he? Yeah, I didn't know that. Actually, you can even get a 50 cal PCP gun online. Yeah, they do them over here, you know. You'd have to get them on a firearms license, though. But yeah, 9mm ones, 50 caliber ones. But no, I suppose it's because in the US, where you can own real firearms, far easier than here. A big ball PCP is a lot of messing around in comparison. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was getting at, but didn't bother saying. But yeah, that's what my thinking was. Yeah, I'm going to be off in a minute. Oh, mannequin, yeah. Yeah, I could, but I don't want to buy one. They're quite expensive. Mannequins, yeah. No, fuck that. You could. The problem is, though, if you hit a man, if you mean, do I want one for what I got? If I hit a mannequin with that warhammer, I'd probably smash it to pieces. Yeah, I've made one. Raptor said, what type of games are you interested in, Mike? Pretty much anything, really. I'll play any games, really. Yeah, I'd not really anything. Yeah, anything. I do like shooting games, you know, sort of role-playing games. I'll tell you some of the games I've got quickly on the PlayStation 4. I've got God of War, Metal Gear Solid 5, Fallout 4, Resident Evil 7, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 12, Resident Evil 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and Fallout 76. And then I've got some other games on like downloaded, you know what I mean? I suppose PCP rifle would be good in the sense that you could have a big caliber, be essentially silent. Yeah, that's true. Mark, I live in Oxford. Do you want to meet? I'll sort something out one day. We'll sort something out, Iron Man. it'd be best to talk sort of off of the stream. But yeah, I'm up for meeting most people, but it's not easy for me to do, and I can only sort of do it if someone's coming to me. It'd have to be like one day in a week, in a specific week that I know. It's hard for me to explain, but I couldn't just say, yeah, I'll meet you next Tuesday. You know what I mean? Pete said, what's cold steel videos for mannequins? They smashed to bits so fast. Yeah, exactly, Pete. Yeah, and you know what? You know that fucking Zombie Go Boom one? They cost about 500 fucking quid as well, or $500 for the whole set. I was like, yeah, I have one. I was going to shoot it, just dress it up now, as it would be a waste total. To total it in a single video. That's it. That's it. Marcus said, big meet up in some of Mike's place. I don't know about my place, but yeah. If you mean by my place, you mean my local area. Yeah. So. Baptiste, how's Fallout 76? You know what? I'm not starting it yet. Man of the hour, do you have an RPG7? No, I don't. Marcus, day at Bletchley Park would be good near you, Mike. Yeah, that's an option. Well, I'm going to have to miss some of the comments. There's so many going on there. It's the end of the stream now anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Team Fortress 2, I would play that. I just don't. Yeah, that's one of them. That's not free to play one, is it? John, you ain't just joined, have you? Just going off again, or you've been on all that time? Will said, thanks, Mike. Been great as always. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Now, thank you, mate, and you. And thank you for the 3 people who joined Patreon tonight. You're fucking massive help. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll call it a night there. I'll just read out Liam's comment there. He said, good, I've dressed it up in the East German uniform with gas mask and helmet. But one of the garden windows, by one of the garden windows, if anyone's trespassing, will shit themselves. Nice. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I would stay on longer, but I can't really. People go to bed now. I'll be on next weekend, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 11 like usual. Yeah, I hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, joining in, all that. And yeah, see you later.